the record. I didn't need to practice like the same words just to get like a control group on whether or not I knew how to read. It was confirmed. It was confirmed I was literate. We did it. I could have read 3 different things, 1 time each, and then done much more thinking about what I had read instead of reading something I'd already read before. But it's Hamlet. It's Shakespeare.
Millia versus Goldlewis.
So like read it 3 times, I guess. Romeo and Juliet though, only once. Only had to read Romeo and Juliet 1 time. Because it's not, I mean, it's not Hamlet, Okay, I guess it is Shakespeare, but we're not Hamlet, I mean, to die, to sleep perchance to dream, Was Romeo and Juliet got on that? 2 houses alike in virtue? I say, I thumb my nose at that. But anyway, enough Shakespeare bits. Because Goldlewis is going for a fucking ride. And I mean, it can be kind of difficult, but WiseMysticTree doing a good job of finding openings, and it's working. It's kind of complicated, and look at all the shit that WiseMysticTree is doing with like the Millia neutral, but it's also kind of it's finding a way of opening his opponent up and then doing damage and winning the round. Currently in the corner, however, with Behemy Typhoon presents an opportunity to escape the corner, but WiseMysticTree not able to capitalize, forced to burst out of the corner instead, but manages to steal the corner, pull a little sneaky on you, and that fucking cross up, I swear to God. Corner time is, however, cancelled, and now Millia's in debt. Now Millia's no longer in debt. Have you considered that I'm not in the corner blocking you, you're in the corner blocking me? Have you considered this? Have you thought about this? You should consider this. And, I mean, WiseMysticTree just wearing away at that health bar. Simply too fast, Simply nowhere that has a hitbox in it, everywhere that doesn't, too much of the time. And able to close out game 1 over Meaty Behemy 2 Meteor. Me when the Behemy is Meteor even. And burst out of the corner. The child is able to secure the neutral. WiseMysticTree looking for that specific spacing where you can hit Goldlewis and not fall onto the drone as a result of hitting Goldlewis. Not able to do it though. And loses a lot. Ultimately, a chain of events that results in losing a lot of health. Or maybe just 1 combo. That results in losing a lot of health as a result of that. Today I realized that Capel has a very similar startup to the dive dash. It's not really dive kick, it has no hitbox, but it's got the same startup. I did not know that until just now, actually. Until I was finally got good enough at watching what Millia is doing. Be like, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Now you wait just a rose planting minute. The thing is, if you're Meaty in this situation, then you're hitting your opponent on wake up, and they have to respect that. If you're Meaty in the situation, that you've got health, you've got offense, you've got damage, but WiseMysticTree is just refusing to concede the neutral almost ever, and you've got an uphill battle finding a fix for that, I think. I think a fix for that might be theorized. I think perhaps the Slayer switch is the theorized fix for this. So Slayer, rather famously, is good at punching you in the face for being in the air, which is a good skill to have against Millia. Also, I mean, WiseMysticTree just had purchased his, pre-ordered his hard copy of the neutral, had it sitting on his desk. It was a collector's edition. It came with like a map of the world. It was signed by Daisuke himself. So mixing things up, just throwing a wrench in the works, not a difficult decision to understand.
Millia versus Slayer. Duel 1. Let's rock.
You know, I don't think that Millia's idle animation is a very good battle stance. Let me remove both of my arms as any kind of a threat, and also put myself in a very, like not a solid stance. But anyway, none of that shit matters because we're playing the video game, as a matter of fact. And Slayer things are happening on screen. Slayer things are no longer happening on screen because WiseMysticTree is able to block Meaty Behemoth's bullshit, as it were. Not ready for the cross up. That's Powbunger. Where's that happening? Not ready for the cross up. That's the point. Not ready to get crossed up. Not quite able to react to it. The WiseMysticTree on a sliver and a dream. That because of how little wall damage scales. That's enough to do it. And WiseMysticTree is now on set point. The Slayer has been doing better, particularly in neutral, but not able to seal out that round. Wild Assault gets Slayer a little bit more damage, but the jump on the throw, you can't, listen, okay, listen. WiseMysticTree really likes jumping out of your shit, okay? Now, he's not, you know, stupid. If you are consistently punishing him for it, he's gonna stop doing it, but if he thinks he can get away with it, he really likes jumping out of your shit. So, you know, maybe kinda me preying on his downfall to be spreading this information, but if you're on offense with WiseMysticTree, perhaps deprioritize things that can be jumped. Just a smidgen.
Millia.
And that's gonna be